Technician Laura was shocked to discover 200 million euros in the account were being siphoned off at a rate of hundreds of thousands per second. She immediately reported it to Jack, her boss. They worked at a security tech firm, responsible for monitoring clients' financial safety, but even Laura couldn't remotely stop the transfer. They rushed to the bank at once. By the time they arrived, 30 million had already vanished. Luckily, they had upgraded the firewall. Otherwise, the entire balance would have been drained. Jack called the client immediately, but the call went straight to voicemail. He pushed the speed even further, attracting the attention of a nearby patrol car. Forced to evade, Jack swerved onto the sidewalk and sped toward the bank. He flashed his credentials at the security guard, who opened the door right away. Jack ordered Laura to stop the transfer, while he stayed behind to handle the police. Minutes earlier, a woman had hacked into the bank's system. The surveillance feed instantly switched to a looping image, leaving the guard completely unaware. The woman slipped inside, reached a workstation, and began transferring the 200 million euros. Hearing footsteps, she hid quickly. The police cuffed Jack, but ordinary handcuffs couldn't restrain him. Laura tried repeatedly to halt the transfer, but failed every time. The woman hiding in the back prepared to attack her, until another group of officers entered the room. Jack kicked over a table and knocked the two officers down. He bolted into an office and locked the door. Laura noticed a device connected to the main server. The moment she pulled it out, the transfer stopped. More than 100 million had already been moved. Jack told her to hide the device, and unlocked the office door. They then learned the money belonged to Interpol. The two officers were reprimanded by their superior. After the police left, Laura took the device out of her mouth. The next day, Jack summoned the clients to the company and explained how the theft had occurred. It was all caused by the drive he held in his hand, now updated to its 9th generation, labeled with the code 9.4. Henry ordered Jack to trace the transfer and recover the missing funds, but there were no leads. Jack wanted nothing to do with the mess. Under pressure, he left the USB drive behind, a decision that brought him even more trouble. That morning, Jack had the nanny take his daughter to school. They had barely stepped outside when a surveillance team locked onto them. Jack arrived at the company, only to be told by security that 3 officers were waiting for him. He instantly sensed something was wrong. He borrowed a gun from the security guard. It turned out the man had brought 2 hired killers with him. One command from him, and everyone in the building could be wiped out. He forced Jack to lead him into his office, and demanded Jack hand over the gun. His confidence came from one thing: someone was watching Jack's daughter. What he really wanted was the USB drive. Jack used his watch to secretly call Laura, and sent her a silent distress signal. Laura relayed the coded message to Jack's wife. Ziva discovered that her daughter was being watched, and rushed out to find her. The nanny also received the warning, and immediately fled with Jack's daughter. Jack opened the safe, and handed over the USB drive. The man promised that as long as he got out safely, Jack's daughter would arrive at school unharmed. Jack suddenly demanded to see his daughter one more time.